guys underestimated me in week 1. Now I'm here to fuck shit up.
Do not attempt to adjust your dial. I'm transmitting live with the hardcore style. Fresh new kicks in the all-star glow. I'm up in the mix, this Paul, large pro. Straight out the gate with the fabulous track. And my devastating rhymes get the platinum plaque. For the underground world, every street and borough. Even out of state, large here to reach new levels. No doubt, came from out the dungeons of rap. Making use of the brain that was under the cap. Used to dig them games that was from Iraq. Was out on vacation, but now I'm back with the stick, drive and dive. Gotta be live, breathe life in the speaker and try to revive this game. Cast is laying under the fork. I'ma always reign, cause I'm from New York and I'm radioactive. Radioactive. Radioactive.
So, I came here to fuck shit up. That should fuck me up. But more on that later. So the first question we've been getting today is, do I do this RX or not? The common thing is, oh, I can do the weights, but I can't do this. Or I can do the toes to bar, but I can't do the weights. So really the answer is going to be if you really super struggle with any one of these movements, go scale, right? If you're a beast on the barbell, cool, but challenge yourself to finish, right? Because the other stuff should be easy for you. Your challenge is going to be on the barbell. For those of us where, yeah, we're gymnasts, we're light, we got good cardio, the barbell is tough, okay. You can choose to get that longer workout in, but and go scaled. But if you want to go RX like I did, I challenged myself to see if I can get through the second round. I knew I could clean 185, so I dedicated myself to doing that. So if you know you can clean the second weight RX and you can manage the other two, well, go RX. All right, that's what we want you to do.
Radioactive.
All right, let's talk strategy for RX first. So the first thing is the toes to bar. And that's what people are going to ask us. How do I break this? How do I break this? And the honest answer is it's going to be different for everybody. I'm going to have a different answer for everybody because it's based on your toes to bar skill. So if you're someone who comes in, you practice kipping a lot, you've been doing it, this is a good chance for you to display that. Now you still want to go with small sets, right? I can do 25 in a row. I'm also going to be sucking wind for the minute after, so my double unders and the whole workout is going to suffer. So I'm someone I have a pretty good kip. I went 13-7-5 with small rests in between on the first round. The second round, I knew I was up against the clock because I knew getting out of the second round was going to be tough. So I started doing 5 every 20 seconds, so I was a way to manage myself. I got 3 sets of 5, a set of 3, and then knowing I was up against the clock, I hit a bunch of singles. So that's me. For you other folks out there who might have more, all right, you can do bigger sets. You can be a little bit more aggressive. I'd still stay with smaller sets though. For those of us who might not have as good a kip, start small. Have a bar ready that you can hang, do a single, come back down. Hang, do a single, come back down. Carrie from the gym here was able to get into the 5th round of this the first time it went. She did singles for the last 3 rounds. So it is an effective way to get through it, so be prepared for that. The double unders. Rob's been programming sets of 100 double unders for weeks now. If you've been dedicating yourself to that and really trying on those, this is going to be easy for you. You're going to do the sets of 50 unbroken. Personally, I knew that was going to blow me out a little bit. I'm struggling a little bit with my technique, so I intentionally broke a little bit just so I wasn't sucking wind when I got to the bar. But again, you have to say, okay, how long should it take me to do 50? And that's an answer you should have based on how long we've been doing these bigger sets. From there, it's the barbell, right? And this is the biggest struggle for me, just because I don't have that heavy leg endurance. Again, this is a test, right? This is something that I don't necessarily prepare for, right? I've been working on getting myself balanced and healthy, and it showed that I didn't work that heavy on this stuff. So you guys have been coming in squatting seriously, doing all the single leg work, and going heavy on the Olympic lifts. You guys are going to come through on this, right? So let's talk the strategy for the scale division. So for those of us doing the knee raises, that should be relatively easy. So the strategy I talked about for toes to bar with kind of smaller sets with managed rest in between, you guys should be able to do a little bit bigger sets and hold on for a little bit longer. But again, you're going to need to find where that red line is. You don't want to be standing on the ground for too long. You guys have 50 single unders, right? So as long as you have a little bit of rhythm, you should blow through that in one set, right? That shouldn't be too much. You're just going to focus on being calm and loose through those 50, so you're not breathing heavy when you get to the cleans. And then once you get to the cleans, you're going to manage yourself. For those of us who are kind of heavier lifters, the early weights are going to be relatively light, so you guys can go through and cycle a little bit. Everybody else, I'll just remind you guys to just do singles. I mean, anybody who's going RX should just be doing singles for pretty much the whole way out.